The next 3 videos in this series look at Garageband and how we can use Garageband on your iPads to record audio, then how to edit the audio recordings, and finally how to export them to different locations. You'll remember from the Back to Basics session that we explored the hardware on the iPad, and we know there is a microphone on the right hand side just beside the volume button. This is useful for general recording, but there are things to consider. It will record all the noise in a room. The first requirement of good audio recordings is a quiet location. Using the iPad's microphone in a quiet room will give you very clear recordings, but with the minimum of expense, you can actually create even better recordings. First of all, you could use an external microphone. Most smartphones now come with a complementary set of headphones, and these can be used as a microphone. You simply plug them into the headphone socket as normal, but instead you talk into the earpiece. Notice that this set of headphones has got 3 rings on the jack plug. These will work perfectly well. If your earphones only have 2 rings, like this one, unfortunately these will not work. If you want to do audio recordings on a computer, on Windows you could use Audacity, which is a free download, or you could use Garageband on your Mac. In both of these situations, recommend that you use a high quality USB microphone that can be plugged into your computer. These are readily available at FST, and you could contact Paul Turner for more information. It is also recommended that you use a pair of headphones to listen to your recordings before releasing them. You'll be amazed at just how much background noise can be detected using the iPad's basic microphone. Finally, because lots of people will want to have scripted their audio recording, you may wish to consider using a tripod so that you are recording standing up, not sitting down. However, this is a personal preference. Let's go ahead and make our first audio recording. There is one setting that we need to change which will enhance the way we use Garageband on iPad. Go to your settings and on the left hand side scroll down to Garageband, and on the right hand side you'll see an option called Automatic Section Length. Simply switch this on. This means that when we start our recording in Garageband, Garageband will keep recording until we press stop, instead of giving us the default 8 bars for recording. Now we can simply press Garageband and open up the app. Click on Add in the top left-hand corner to create a new recording, and a list of different instruments will appear. Scroll through until you find Audio Recorder and tap it. You'll notice that the needle on the screen starts moving straight away because the iPad microphone is detecting the noise level in the room already. Garageband is normally used by musicians for creating musical recordings, and therefore they have a metronome to keep them in time when they're playing. We don't need the metronome, so we're going to turn it off. The metronome is the blue triangle at the top of your screen towards the right hand side. Touch it once and it will turn off, and now we won't have a click in time all the way through our recording. If you click on the spanner, you will get some additional settings. For example, by default you will get a count-in of 4. You can also, if you are considering music, change the tempo and the time signature. We're simply doing an audio recording of our voices, so none of this is needed. Let's go ahead and record our voice. When you're ready, simply press the red button at the top of the screen to record. You'll hear a counting of 4 and your voice will start to be recorded. Press the stop button when you have finished. By default, your voice is recorded dry. There is no echo or reverb. If you change the setting here to small room or large room, you'll hear that your voice has a little bit more echo, and it will make your voice sound a little bit warmer when people are listening to the recording. Experiment with this. We've finished using Garageband in recording mode. So now at the top of your screen, next to the blue microphone icon, click on the track icon. This is our voice recording. It may be that we want to record 2 people on separate tracks so that we can control their voices and their volumes independently. To do this, in the bottom left-hand corner, click on the Add button. Now we're not adding a new recording, we are simply adding a new track to this recording, and we can repeat the recording the way we did before. And when we've finished, we'll click on the track button at the top of our screen again, next to the microphone icon, and here are our 2 voice recordings. When you're ready, why not watch the next video in the series where we'll learn how to make improvements to these 2 voice recordings. We will explore how to trim the audio if we've made mistakes in it. We'll explore how to add what they call loops, which are snippets of music, and we'll look at how to change the balance of voice recordings.